Hi there, welcome to Astrology with Linda Shaw. Let's take a look at the week ahead. That's October 21st, 2018. And the poor goddess of love is still staggering around in the mud, messing up everybody's fantasies. Such a pain. Don't even think about starting a new relationship, although those instant, hot, passionate nights are definitely to be recommended. The sun moves into a very secretive Scorpio on Wednesday, at the very same time that a gorgeously sensuous full moon wakes up our hidden passions. Be very careful with this. We could all easily end up in bed with our neighbors' husbands if we're not careful. Although that actually might be quite interesting. Give it some thought. That's it for the week ahead. Let's look at the stars. Libra, sweetie, the sun is still with you for a few more days, so make the most. Although, truth be told, your love life is still in the toilet. And as everyone knows, a Libran without a lover is about as useful as a fish on a bicycle. Don't waste your energy breaking your heart over this. The planets are just messing with you. And if you can find a way to keep your mouth shut and your heart protected until mid-November, I know that seems like ages, but it's just a few weeks, you'll be able to fix the entire catastrophe in one romantic weekend. I know how you can manage anything. While you're waiting, get fit, swallow handfuls of vitamins, comb your hair. Filling your face with chocolate is not going to have quite the same effect, you know that. And if you can distract yourself from your own misery, do some work, make some money. Much better idea. That's it for Libra. Scorpio, you wicked sausage. Are you still panting with lust and behaving like a loony? And are you making passionate promises you have absolutely no intention of keeping? Could you behave, please? The streets are already strewn with the fragments of all the hearts you've broken. Someone's going to take this very personally and set fire to your house. Okay, maybe that's a bit extreme, but it's definitely that kind of week. How about getting back to work and actually doing something constructive? Just don't make the mistake of assuming everyone has your best interests at heart. They don't necessarily. However, there's progress to be made. Don't you dare take anyone or anything for granted. Be nice. That's it for Scorpio. Sagittarius, at the center of all the attention, are you? Excellent. As long as you're happy, everyone will be happy. Amazingly true. All your efforts over the last few months are finally paying off. You're being noticed and appreciated at last. Fabulous new opportunities are on the way. Look at them all, but examine the details, please, I'm begging you. Actually, better still, get someone else to do that, but you're hopeless at details. One friend in particular will give you some very useful advice this week, and you know how stubborn you can be about taking advice. So do your best to listen. Adventures are great, but sometimes a little planning can make the difference between a nightmare and a really fun time. So calm yourself, sweetie, it's all happening. That's it for Sagittarius. Capricorn, just take a step back. Take a few. Your world is moving in slow motion for a reason. You've become so overwhelmed by all the responsibilities that you're turning into a grumpy old loony. And the weird thing is, no one told you all those responsibilities were yours in the first place. You just decided to take them on and then promptly got annoyed because everything had been dumped on your shoulders. Well, enough of this. The fact is, you did have to grow up far too quickly, and you never really got a chance to be a child. But you know that expression, it's never too late to have a happy childhood. It was written for you. So take off your shoes, stick your toes in the mud, get dirty, throw a ball. You can get back to being old and grumpy anytime you like. That's it for Capricorn. Aquarius, sweetie, ask yourself this. Are you the one causing all the drama? Not that you mean to, God forbid. It's just that you're charging into the fray without checking to see where you're going. Patience here is the clue, as in you don't have any. So just get this into your head. You'll be feeling very crowded this week, no space. So find ways to help out whoever has turned up on your doorstep. Focus on the grand plan, which is still out there, and whenever it gets all too much, get out and have a drink with a buddy. Funnily enough, your personal life is doing really well for a change. Don't argue with that. Have some fun with it. But that fabulous mind always works better when you're having a mindless giggle about the absurdity of it all now and then. That's it for Aquarius. Pisces, sweetie, everyone's asking for your help and you're letting them. And then of course you end up sulking and feeling abused. Okay, so let's backtrack here. The reason you ended up in this position in the first place is because you hate saying no. But it's also, if you think about it, because you're avoiding some drama of your own. This gives you something else to focus on. So what is it that you need to be dealing with? Are your lovers treating you like garbage, for a change? Is your family leaving all the hard stuff to you? Are you playing the victim and then moaning about it? The point is, you were born to help. You were not, however, born to be a doormat. Decide how much you want to give, save the rest of your energy for yourself. And if someone stops loving you as a result, it's their loss. That's it for Pisces. Well, Aries, how about this? You have actually developed some real sensitivity, probably without even meaning to. So there's your partner or lover or whatever, moaning away about something, and you're not saying a word. You're just listening and understanding. Isn't that great? Good for you. This new Aries sainthood will not go unnoticed. And once you've done all the listening and supporting bit, you can get your own needs heard. There are even a few new relationships around if you want some. Younger people are out there with new ideas ready to bring change to your life if you're keen, only if you're keen. Just make sure you don't get carried away by the excitement of it all and then walk out on something that you'll miss later. Take your time, no sudden moves. That's it for Aries. Taurus, you're finally getting used to all the new unpredictability that's taken over your life. It's weird, huh? Still, that's great. You're even starting to relax a little and maybe, just maybe, even enjoy this. Okay, sure. So your safe little boat has been flipped over. So you're learning to swim. Excellent. Ever heard that expression, fake it till you make it? It's a great idea and it works. For now, dress yourself up as the adventurer, pack some samis and whistle a happy tune. The plan is slowly coming together. So if you're carrying too much baggage, put it down. Someone else will pick up the slack, I promise. Your angels are hugely impressed at your courageous new image. Soon you'll forget that you were just putting on a show. Success is very close by. That's it for Taurus. Gemini, my love, call all your connections. There are loads of them and you'll need them all now to spread the word. Whatever you're currently busy with, it'll need all of those fantastic networking skills to get it off the ground. But what people don't seem to realize about you, amazingly, is that behind that big mouth is a deeply sensitive soul. Oh, you're really such a sweetie, and there are people who are taking advantage of that. So remember, people will decide whether they like you irrespective of how you behave. It's a very strange fact. So carry on being your fabulous self and let your real friends get you where you're going. When you're the great successful tycoon you're aiming for, you can share the wealth. Perfect. That's it for Gemini. Cancer, sweetie, desperate for some alone time, are you? Wishing the hordes would bugger off and leave you alone. Well, this is your lucky day, or more accurately, your lucky half hour. In short, grab the moments whenever you can find them. Everyone wants your fantastically healing energy. And no, they don't really care if you're half dead with nothing left to give. That's the thing about being a natural healer. You have to decide for yourself how much energy you need for you and how much is left for them. There's always plenty of work for you to do, but unless someone else is paying your bills, wouldn't that be nice? You'll need to get paid yourself once in a while. So toughen up, sweetie. Demand your rights. That's it for Cancer. Leo, darling, is everyone complaining that you're too bossy? Well, that just shows how much they know. Right now, you should actually be charging for that advice. It's brilliant and it's flowing out of you like rivers of magic. Anyone who doesn't appreciate your current genius should be kicked right out to make space for someone more enthusiastic. They'll all get the message soon enough, you'll see. For you personally, meanwhile, the changes are happening a little faster than you'd like. You were hoping for a lengthy jaw, followed by an even lengthier holiday, followed by an endless series of passionate nights with adoring fans. Well, sure, weren't we all? But since that's not happening, how about spending a bit more time at the office? Your bank balance needs you. Get busy, sweetie. That's it for Leo. Virgo, feeling a little insecure, are you, sweetie? The fact is, you've been trying so hard to please everyone that you're about to drop dead. Not literally, don't get any ridiculous ideas, but definitely enough to deserve a rest. Actually, the only rest you really need is from other people's demands. This is the week to spoil yourself. Ask yourself every morning, what would make you smile? What colors would make you happy? What food would fill you with energy? These may seem like ridiculous questions, but when did you last treat yourself as well as you treat them? And sure, you can always write a long Virgo list of all your faults. Every Virgo is so good at that and probably knows it all by heart. How about a list of your talents? How about giving yourself a hug? That's it for Virgo. Thank you, fabulous people, for listening to Astrology with Linda Shaw. Now, if you'd like to subscribe to make sure you don't miss the next episode, just press the button. It's free. And if you have a little question for me, just tweet me on Ask Linda Shaw. And meanwhile, take care of your fabulous selves. I'll see you next week. Bye now.